Okay, algebraic division, here we go. Right, so we're going to divide, I'll start easy. Right, so we're going to divide 3x squared, 3x squared minus 16x minus 12 divided by x minus 6. Okay, right, as I say, you could do it the box method or you can do it the long division method. Right, your choice, whichever you learnt, right, for junior cert is probably the best way to stick with it. Right, okay, I'm going to do it both ways. Right, when it's the box method, you're either going to be drawing a 3x2 box or a 2x2 box. This tells me it's a 2x2 box, okay? So 2x2 box, here we go. Down the side, you're dividing by x minus 6, so you put that down the side. You put in your first term in the first box, so 3x squared. You put in your last term in the last box, minus 12, and then the two diagonals here will go together to give you your middle term, which is minus 16x. Right? So then you ask yourself, x multiplied by what number will give me 3x squared? X multiplied by, what's the answer, please? 3x. 3x by x is 3x squared. Is that okay? Right, and then, sorry?
How did you get 3x?
It's here, divided by x minus 6. See this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah.
Right, and then minus 6 by something, multiplied by something, will give me minus 12. Do the signs separate. A minus by what will give me a minus? A minus by a what will give me a minus? A minus by a plus, right? And 6 by what will give me 12? 6 by 2. There's my answer, right? Okay? What are these boxes for? They're just for a check to make sure you're right. But my answer is 3x plus 2. So the answer is 3x plus 2. I'm just going to fill in the other boxes just to prove I'm right. So to fill in this box, I'm multiplying x by plus 2. X multiplied by plus 2 is plus 2x. Minus 6 by 3x is minus 18x. And then I put those two boxes together. 2x minus 18x, does that give me minus 16x? Yes, it does. Okay? Is that alright? Okay. I'll do it the other way. Right, okay, just for the people who want to do it the other way. As I say, whichever way you learnt in junior cert should be the way you stick with. You're too old now to be learning new tricks. You don't teach an old dog new tricks, yeah? Right, okay. So I'm going to do same sum. Can I take it away?
Yeah.
So 3x squared minus 16x minus 12, right, a long division sign, divided by x minus 6. Right, so you go, now, just be careful, right, keep your x squared in this column here. There should be nothing, only x squared terms. In this column here you have x's and here you have numbers. Don't move them about, because if you keep them all in the right columns, it will be more ordered and you're more likely to get it right. X by what? X multiplied by what will give me 3x squared? X by 3x. So that's an x term, so put it in the x column. Okay? Then you multiply. 3x by x is what? 3x squared. Then you have 3x by minus 6, it's minus 18x. Right? Then you subtract. So to subtract, you change the sign. So you change that to a minus, that to a plus. Your 3x squared minus 3x squared gives me 0. Right, if it doesn't, you've made a mistake, because that's what you want to happen. Minus 16x plus 18x will give me 2x. 2x, then you bring down your minus 12. And then you have x into 2x goes plus 2 times. So you divide, then you multiply 2x by x is 2x. 2 by minus 6 is minus 12. And then you subtract. To subtract, you change the signs. And everything cancels out, which means it divides in evenly and there's no remainder, and your answer is 3x plus 2. Okay? Right. Is that okay with is that okay with you, Niamh and Ella? Yeah? Who's not able to do them? Who's getting stuck in them? Just quick show of hands, just so I know. right, okay, Grant. Okay, right. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to put up the next one, right? You're going to do it. We're going to start it, and then I'll finish it. We'll see where you're getting stuck. So x squared plus 5x plus 6 divided by x plus 3. Now, and whichever method you prefer, right, you do it that way. So get as far as you can, get stuck, and then we'll fix it. Okay, so I'll give you 2 minutes to get a head start on it.
How do you know how many boxes you get?
This, see the X here, that tells you it's either going to be, you're either going to be drawn 3 across and 2 down, or you're going to be drawn 2 across and 2 down. They're your options.
So if it says x cubed, it's 2 boxes.
Yeah, and if it's x to the power of 3, it's 3 boxes.
Okay.
Exactly. Right, I'm going to do it. Okay, so if you're not done, put down the pens and listen anyway. So this tells me a 2 by 2 box. So that's 2 across, 2 down. Okay? So you put your x plus 3 at the side, x plus 3. And you put in your first term, which is x squared. And you put in your last term into the last box, which is a plus 6. The two diagonals will go together to give you the middle term. So the middle term is plus 5x. Okay, so when you add your two diagonals, you should end up with a plus 5x. Okay, so x by what will give me x squared? X by x, right? And then plus 3 by what will give me plus 6? A plus by what will give me a plus? Plus by a plus, isn't it? And 3 by what will give me 6? 3 by 2. Right, there's my answer. What's my answer? Some x plus 2.
Excuse me, please, Olivia, can I ask to reception now?
What the hell are these boxes for? They're a check. So x by 2. What's x by 2? 2x. And here I've 3 by x, which is 3x. Do 2x and 3x go together to give you 5x? Yes, you do. Right, okay. Right. Neve, your method, were you able to do it? You got x plus 2 was your answer. And you're okay with that? Ella, your method, were you able to do it?
Yeah.
Right, x plus 2. Right, everyone, is everyone okay? Right, did we all manage some, nearly get it? Who still lost? Right, okay, that means we have to do another one. Right, okay, right, where am I? X squared plus 8x plus 15 divided by x plus 5. Right, I'm going to give you the answer. Right, the answer is going to be x plus 3. That's the answer. Right, and if you didn't get it, you need to, I'm going to call you up now in a minute. In the meantime, you can do x squared plus 9x plus 14 divided by x plus 2. Right, Ashton, did you get x plus 3 for the last one? Yeah. Ella, did you get? Kate? Yeah. Katie? Yeah. Ashton?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it?
Yeah.
Excellent. Right, Kyra?
Yeah.
You got it? Right, Roshan?
Yeah.
Great. Right,
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't get it.
you didn't get it. Right, okay.
I got
Right,
X plus 1.
say that again.
I got X plus 1. Oh,
X.
it's 15. I thought it was 5.
All right. Which would, that means x plus 1 was probably as right as it's going to get. Right.
Because I said plus 5 instead of plus 15.
Yeah, right. Lucy, did you get it?
Yeah.
Right. Orna, did you get it?
Yeah.
Neve?
Yeah.
Yeah. Zainab?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah, you're going to get it now when you write it down, right? Okay. Did you get it on ya?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, okay. Are you doing the second one?
Yeah.
There's the answer to the second one. If you haven't got it yet, don't look at the answer, just... Right, are we good to move on to the harder one? Right, is the harder one that was catching you, I presume, was it? Are we all okay with this one so far? X plus 7, Kyra, Ashlyn, yeah, you're okay with that? Everyone over there okay? Right, okay. Make sure you tell me if you're not, because if you're confused with this one, I'm not moving on. We're okay? Right, okay. Right, so the next step up is cube 1. So if I go with x cubed 2x, oh stop, if I pin that right now, it'll be handy. So if I have 2x cubed plus x squared minus 13x plus 6 divided by x plus 3. Right, okay. So this one, the first x term is a cubed, right? So that means I draw a 3 by 2 box, right? So 3 across and 2 down, okay? Right? We're all okay so far. We can all know what box we have to draw. Right, okay. I'll tell you all, put down the pens and look up. It'd be more beneficial. Right, okay. So you're dividing by an x and a plus 3. Okay. Again, you put in the first term into the first box. You put the last term into the last box. Okay. Now there's two middle terms this time. Right, so the first two diagonals go together. The first diagonal goes together to give you the first term, which is the first middle term, which is plus x squared. The second set of diagonals add together to give you the second one, minus 13x. Right, are we all okay how I set it up? Is everyone okay? Does everyone know how I decided what went where? First off, I decided what size box I'm drawing. Then I put what I'm dividing by down the side. I put my first term in, I put my last term in. Right, the first diagonal is the first middle term, and the second diagonal is the second middle term. Right? Okay, then you fill in what you can. So you've x multiplied by what? X multiplied by what will give me 2x to the power of 3. 2x squared, isn't it? Remember, you have to end up with 3 x's, so if you have 1 x's, that means you have 2 to go in, right? Okay, that's the first one. I can also do plus 3 by something gives me plus 6. So a plus by a what will give me a plus? Plus by a plus. And 3 by what will give me 6? 3 by 2. Okay, now I can't do any more division for a minute, right?
Put 2 into the box.
Sorry?
I put 2 into the box.
No, the 2 was on the outside, because you'd multiply 2 by 3 gives you 6. You multiply and put the answer in the box. Okay, so if you're dividing, the answer goes outside the box. Okay, right. Now I'm going multiplying what I can and putting the answers in the box. So for this one here, it's x by what? I can't put anything in there, sure I can't? Right. For here, what do I multiply to put the answer in here? X by 2. What's the answer? 2x. So I can fill in that box, can't I? Right. Okay, can I fill in this box here? What am I multiplying to put in here? 3 by 2x squared. What would that be? 6x squared, wouldn't it? Okay, it's a plus 6x squared. Now, I can't fill in these boxes yet. Okay, so what I do is I pick one diagonal. So I'm going to pick one diagonal here. So I have something. Add 6 will give me 1x squared. So something x squared, add 6 will give me 1x squared. So you have something, add 6, and the answer is 1. So what would you add 6 to give you the answer is 1? Minus 5, isn't it? So that would be minus 5x squared. Right, okay. So I have a number. I don't know what that number is. So that's a number. Add 6x squared, right? Add 6x squared will give me plus 1x squared. So it's something add 6 will give me 1, right? So that means I'm way down here at minus 5x squared. So minus 5 add 6 will give me 1.
How do you know it's 1?
Because it's the first term there. Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah.
Keep asking the questions now, girls, because this is where we sort all this stuff out. So keep asking them. So that's in there, that's a minus 5x squared. So now you can go back and do a bit of division. X by what will give me minus 5x squared? So plus by a minus, 1 by what will give me 5? 1 by 5. And x by what will give me x squared? X by x. There's my answer up top. What's this box for? A check. So multiply. Plus 3 by minus 5x will give me what? Minus 15x, wasn't it? And does plus 2 minus 15 give me minus 13? Yes, it does, so I know I'm right. So my answer is 2x squared minus 5x plus 2. Okay? I'll do it your way now. Right, so I'm going to do it the other way. So if you like this way, turn off there for the next 2 minutes, right? Okay, can I rub this out?
No.
No.
I'll just take a picture of it.
No, keep writing, it's fine, I'll wait for you.
Yeah, there's anything.
Yeah, we okay? Right, okay, so I'm rubbing this off. Right, if you're doing the box method, if that's the method you've chosen, tune out for 2 minutes. Right, so the other way, 2x cubed plus x squared minus 13x plus 6 divided by x plus 3. Right, Neve and Ella, you're up. X into 2x squared goes, or 2x cubed goes 2x squared. And again, keep all the x squares in a column. Okay, it'll be less messy and you're less likely to make a mistake. Multiply then 2x by x is 2x cubed. 2x squared by 3 is plus 6x squared. Next step, subtract. So to subtract, you change signs. That's a minus, that's a minus. They cancel, which is what you want to happen. If it hasn't happened, you've made a mistake. Plus x minus that is minus 5x squared. So then you bring down the next term, which is minus 13x. So then you do first term into first term. So x into minus 5x squared, what does that go? Minus 5x times. Then you multiply. Minus 5 by x is minus 5x squared. Minus 5x by plus 3 is a minus 15x. Next step is subtract, so that means change the signs. So that becomes a plus, that becomes a plus. They cancel. Minus 13 plus 15 would be 2x, and then bring down your last term, which is a plus 6. Then you do first term into first term. X into 2x goes how many times? Plus 2. So again, please note my numbers are all under each other. My x's are under each other, my x squares. Multiply 2 by x is 2x. 2 by 3 is 6. Subtract means you change the signs. That becomes a minus, that becomes a minus. Gone, gone, there's your answer. Okay? Right. Are we okay with that? Right, okay, well I do what I did a minute ago now, give you a cube one to start, get as far as you get, and then I'll do it. Right, okay, so if we go, x cubed plus 3x squared plus 5x plus 3 divided by x plus 1. Right, I'm going to go before the end of class, so pens down, listen. Right, okay, so it's a 3 by 2 box. How do you know? Because it's x to the power of 3. So x to the power of 3 means 3 by 2 box. Put your x plus 1 down the side. Put your first term in, x cubed. Put your last term in, plus 3. Then the two first diagonal go together to give me what? Plus 3x squared. My second set of diagonals go together to give me what? Plus 5x. Now we've it set up, we're ready to start. Okay? So you see what you can. X by what will give me x cubed? X by x squared. So I can stick up an x squared there. Right? And I can say plus 1 by what will give me plus 3. So a plus by a what will give me a plus. Plus by a plus. 1 by what will give me 3? 1 by 3. Right? So now we to stop dividing for a minute, we're just multiplying. To multiply, you fill in the answers on the inside. So x by 3, what's x by 3? 3x. And I can fill in this one as well. 1 by x squared, what's that? Plus 1x squared, isn't it? Okay, so now this is where you have to think about it. So it's something plus 1 will give me 3. So what number plus 1 will give me 3x squared? Plus 2x squared, isn't it? So that's plus 2x squared, because 2x squared plus 1x squared will give me 3x squared. So now I'm back to dividing again. X multiplied by what will give me 2x squared? Plus 2x, isn't it? There's my answer. What's the last box for? Just to check. Plus 2x plus 2x by plus 1 will give me plus 2x. And does plus 3 plus 2 give me plus 5x? Yes, it does. Right? How'd you get on with the long division way? Did you get the answer? Yeah, good. Ella, did you get the answer your way? Good.
You know, like, I got the answer, the x squared plus 2x plus 3, before I filled in all the boxes. I didn't understand what to do there. If I had the answer right, then how the box filled in, will I still...
No, you'll still get the marks, yeah. Yeah, you'll still get the marks. Because who's to say you didn't check it in your head? Right? Okay, are we good to try a few tonight? Right, okay. So homework is on page 50, right? Question 5, question 12, 13 and 14. And do you want me to stick it up on Teams? Right, I'll be sticking today's class up on Teams as well, but you can ignore it when you were here.